I'm 68 years old, and for recreation, I like to walk. I was a coach for Austin Fit. I teach people to do marathons and half marathons. I've personally done 36 half marathons myself. I also do Krav Maga, which is the Israeli defense, self-defense force, where you do hand-to-hand combat. I've done that for 8 years. I became increasingly uncomfortable in my lower back. The pain began to become more and more persistent. It was more and more difficult to walk any distances. I was having pain significant enough at night that it would wake me up. It just began manifest itself greater and greater and greater as time went on. My symptoms at this point had gotten to be where I was in pain 24/7. I was waking up at night. I was miserable. It had affected my quality of life. It had affected my attitude in my job. It had affected my relationships with my friends, with my family. I was miserable. I wouldn't say I was suicidal, but I was extraordinarily depressed. So all that is lurking in the back of your mind, but you come to the realization, if I don't do something, I will continue to be miserable for the rest of my life. So I had some minor anxieties, but those were entirely dismissed post-surgery. When I met Stokes, I knew this was the right guy. Prior to seeing Stokes, I'd seen 3 other surgeons over the course of the years. But when I saw Stokes, he was much more thorough, much more engaged in exactly what my issues were, what I was facing, why I had those issues. The very first thing I remember when I woke up from surgery was this realization I was not in pain. That was my very first impression. It is the best thing I ever did in my life. It resurrected my life. It gave me my life back. Investigate all your options. There's pain management. There's physical therapy. There's enduring it, biting your lip. But I would strongly recommend that you not go the route of painkillers. That is a dead end. And I would urge you to visit with more than one physician to get an idea as to what they're looking at. I cannot speak highly enough of Stokes and his staff. And I would give just as much credit to his staff as I would to Dr. Stokes as a surgeon. They were phenomenal.